beautiful singers. This is Valerie White-Williams and Vocal Splendor Studios, and today I would like to talk to you about 5 songs every singer should know. And those of you that are my students, you have heard me talk about these songs that you want to have in your back pocket because they're asked for again and again and again for various functions. And they're just really classic songs that's really helpful to know. And you can get started and you're ready to go if someone wants that. So let's talk about the 5 songs everyone should know. Song number 1 is Ave Maria. And Ave Maria is actually more than one song. The Ave Maria is a prayer that's used in the Catholic Church and it's sung in Latin, but the songs have become eternally popular. Now, Catholic weddings traditionally require an Ave Maria song to be sung. So I've sung both of the Ave Marias numerous times for friends and other weddings, and even memorial services. It's very traditional. So there are many, many settings of the Ave Maria. The most popular ones is what we call the Schubert and the Bach Gounod. And Schubert one is probably the one that's more of the popular sounding one. It's the one that goes Ave Maria, gratia plena. Okay, so that's definitely the more gentle Ave Maria. And sometimes people don't feel like that's the most traditional one because Schubert actually wrote an original text that was different. And then later they assigned the Ave Maria to the Schubert text, which is Schubert is a leader composer in the early Romantic era. So not everybody likes that, but I think it's probably the most popular one for non-Catholics, that people just love it because it's very calming. And the other Ave Maria that's really well known is the Bach Gounod. And Bach and Gounod. So basically, Gounod, the composer, took the Bach prelude and wrote a melody over it. And he did write that for specifically the Ave Maria. And that one, I'll do a little bit of it. And it goes, Ave Maria, gratia plena. Okay, so that's that one. Now with both of those is what's really important is the accompaniment behind it. So those songs, I know I've had singers that have sung the Schubert, and you can buy all kinds of accompaniment tracks, and he performed that at a wedding, and the Bach Gounod, of course, is the prelude. So, and there's various keys. Find the right keys. I'm just singing these off the top of my head. It may not be the key I would perform it in, but I want you to know those songs. So really, I would put those at the top of your list if you want to get more performances, because people always need the Ave Maria for Catholic weddings and funerals, always. And a lot of other people like them too. And I've sung both of them numerous times. Okay, so that is the Ave Maria. So the other song that is very, very popular is the Spangled Banner. And for those of you who live outside of America, any of your national anthems is required. Now, unfortunately, the Spangled Banner is one of the more difficult anthems out there. I think the Canadian ones and all the other ones, the England, I don't know all of them all. In fact, some of you, if you live close to Canada or you live by other countries, it might be helpful to learn some of the anthems of the other countries that you may be asked to sing for. Again, these are asked always. They're always looking for people that can sing these for public events, and not just sporting events, but sometimes meetings start with the Spangled Banner. It's still, even with the controversy going on with it now, it is still required and people still use it. So that's another one that's really important to learn as a singer, because you will get requests, and if you can sing it, you'll get offers to do it. And again, it's something really important. And I do have a whole video on how to sing the Spangled Banner, so refer to that because that one has some tricks that are helpful to know. All right, the next song I recommend that people learn is the old standard, the Irish song called Danny Boy or Londonderry Air. There's 2 versions of it. And this is another song that's very popular, especially with some of the older folks, but it's really a nice song to sing as a generic, private party, old folks home, all the old folks will know it. Danny Boy is what we call an old Irish air, which is really a drinking song. It's a song that they would sing in Ireland in the bars because it was kind of like early karaoke where people would go there and they'd sing for each other, and you'd want to sing songs that were were challenging and it would show off the voice. And believe it or not, the Star Spangled Banner comes from that as well. A lot of hymns were also from those old Irish airs, as they call it. And Danny Boy is one as well. And I've actually sung it in church with totally different lyrics, but it's another really famous song. And it's the one that goes, "Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and on the other side." It goes on, but and then goes into these high parts. I'm not going to sing the whole song, but just search for Danny Boy, you'll find it, and it's very popular. Londonderry Air is another alternate lyrics, but very popular song, and it actually will make you be a better singer because it has some vocal, it's rangy. It'll help you learn to build your voice as well. And then you have another song you can pull out. And again, lots of backing tracks for that as well. It's very, very common. All right, the next song I really recommend people know and learn how to sing. It's very easy. It's Amazing Grace. Now, Amazing Grace is another song that's used a lot in memorial services or church settings. I chose Amazing Grace because I think it's the most accessible to all kinds of people. Even people that aren't church people still appreciate the sentiment of it. There are other spirituals and songs that might be nice to know for various settings that you can always pull out. But Amazing Grace, and everybody knows Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. And the thing about Amazing Grace, which is great, is that you can do it all different ways. You can do a gospel version, you could do a pop version, you could do a bluegrass version. So it lends itself to a lot of settings and a lot of ways to perform it. It's also very inspiring. So it's, again, a really great choice for memorial service, pretty much for anyone, because it's so well known. And so, easy song to learn, and just build that repertoire. The more songs you have ready to go, the more you can react and offer services as a singer. All right, the last song I think every singer should know is a Christmas song. Now, you can learn plenty of Christmas songs, but the one everybody wants to hear from the singers is "O Holy Night." It is kind of the singer's song because it is probably the most challenging Christmas song out there. Most of the Christmas songs are more hymn-based, meaning they're meant to be sung as a congregation, and you can sing them as a soloist, but "O Holy Night" is in a different category because it requires really strong breath support, and you really have to hold notes out for a long time, and it's rangy, and there's a lot of storytelling. And again, "O Holy Night" is another one of those solos that I've seen it used in different ways. I've heard it sing straight up classical. I've also heard Mariah Carey's version. And so you can kind of funk it up if you want, and there's different ways you can do it. It is a very long song. There's tons of verses, but it's another one that really shows off a well-trained voice and that everybody loves. In fact, I've sung "O Holy Night" at Christmas time. I have a lot of students that sing at church, and everybody wants to have "O Holy Night." You just have to sing it at Christmas. And so it's another really great song to work on. And I also have a whole tutorial on singing "O Holy Night" because it is a diction minefield. What I mean by diction is there's so many words that create problems for singers. Part of the reason with "O Holy Night" is originally was written in French. So the English was added later. And well, some songs just have harder diction. And so I have tons of videos on diction as well. So go watch my "O Holy Night" video and learn to sing that one because you will sing it again and again and again. And all these songs I've sung so many times, I forgot how many. So those are my top 5 songs to learn. Let me know, was there a song that I didn't include that you really think everybody should learn? What songs have you sung? I would love to hear about it in the comments. And thanks for the likes, subscribes, and shares. I so appreciate it. So have a great day and sing on.